being involved in, brand identity and things like that is how much does pageantry and like a sense of identity, a sense of like pride, how much does that actually play into on-field product or chemistry between players, chemistry in the clubhouse? And some people are like, oh, it doesn't matter at all. And I find that really hard to believe.
Yeah.
Like a lot of teams with history and just there's a sense of pride, fans having a sense of pride. I find it impossible to believe
the far end of the spectrum, like it doesn't matter at all,
right.
Or maybe like in the middle as it matters, kind of a lot, and then it's a huge. I mean, it's got to be somewhere in between. It's not all the way at the edge. Like
either way. For
look
sure.
good, feel good, play good.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Hey, and to that point, I mean, look, the Padres had swag last year. Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't. I mean, there was a few weeks where they were like the hottest, swaggiest team in baseball. So I'm hoping too that now the Browns back, plus their on-field performance and the talent they got, and the kind of energy it seems that's there in that team, like just. Young guys, eager, hungry, like ready to get after it. Like just the fact that they, hit us back and they want to, be involved with the long hairs and stuff too. Like that's just an awesome little nod to like having pride about San Diego as a whole, not just like, oh, I'm a baseball player.
For sure. I think if the fans are pumped up, like they got to get more pumped up, right?
Yes.
And the thing about the Brown is that it's not just like a brand readjustment. It's like a complete rebranding. It's like a whole new team. It's not like, oh, they just like dressed up the the old thing. It's like
new
no,
logo.
This is the Brown San Diego Padres. We are a new team. We got hot young guys. Like this is a whole new undertaking, and it's just something to be super pumped up about.
Totally.
Dude, I cannot believe that having a unique identity does not lead to some like more pride, or when you have the same colors as half the other teams in the majors or just slight variations of blue and white. I mean, you don't have it's certainly a visual identity, and I can't imagine that having like a more unique consistent branded identity. I mean, you can never say it. Who knows what's going to happen on the field, but it's going to be cool to see a team that does not look like any other team in the majors this year.
For me, it matters immensely. Like this was
as a fan, and ultimately the fans are what make baseball happen because they shell out the cash, ticket sales and all the stuff. So they listen to the fans. They finally listened to the fans. They had to.
Yeah.
Little fan service.
Exactly.
Little fan service.
Customer service, man. Got to do it. We all know about it.
Oh yeah, sounds good.